Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about my kind of fitness transformation. So in February I decided enough was enough and basically decided that I was going to really commit to some kind of fitness journey. For the last few years, off and on, you know, I've been doing like, oh, I'm really gonna work out, I'm gonna get the body that I want, and then I just fall off the bandwagon and I just carry on with my usual habits. But finally this year I have stuck to my guns and it feels so great. I feel like I've actually accomplished something, and I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to fitness, but I just thought I'd share with you guys some habits that I've changed over the last few months that have allowed me to really see a difference in my body. Now, if you're completely happy the way you are, obviously, then this isn't for you. But if you are also wanting to make some changes and just live a kind of healthier lifestyle, then some of my experiences might help you. So I just want to start off by saying, when it comes to your fitness goals, I think it's all about how you feel. Now, I had so many people tell me, oh, you don't need to lose weight, you don't need to do that, you're skinny already. But at the end of the day, you know your body, and if this is something that you want and you think it's going to make you feel better in yourselves, then just do it. Don't listen to what other people say. I was already, I guess, small, but I knew that I had some body fat on my body that I wanted to shift because it was making me feel really uncomfortable. Now, I've never been someone that has liked being in a bikini. I've always been very self-conscious about it, as well as I've never felt comfortable in my clothes. I actually also have PCOS, which means that we are more prone to gaining weight around our stomach area. My stomach is my problem area, so we're more prone to gaining weight around the stomach area, not being able to shift it, as well as bloating. Now, I suffered incredibly badly with bloating. Literally anything I would eat, I would then look 6 months pregnant straight after, and it was making me really self-conscious. I could feel like I couldn't look good in any clothes or anything high-waisted. You'd always just see this like bum, and it was something I was really conscious of and wanted to kind of find ways to reduce the like inflammation and just feel better about myself. So it all began in February of this year, where I decided I wanted to stick with my fitness goals, which was to lose fat and gain muscle. Very simply, the way in which I started to lose fat and gain muscle was through nutrition and diet and exercise. Now, this isn't really anything new. I feel like we all know this, but we still find it really hard to stay on track. But I would say the biggest thing is diet. It really is. And so there's a few different lifestyle changes I've made food-wise that I want to share with you guys because I thought it might help. So starting in February, I decided to go on the keto diet. Now, I had heard a lot about the keto diet before and just decided that I was going to give it a go because I have always had problems with heavy white carbs. So things like pasta, rice, bread. My stomach has always been super sensitive to it, to the point, like I said, I would be bloating. Sometimes I would even vomit. I found out that I was actually allergic to sourdough bread. I didn't even know you could be allergic to sourdough. Apparently you can. And also I would just have the worst stomach aches, like really awful stomach cramps after I would eat these heavy carbs. So I was just like, have I got IBS? Like, am I intolerant to gluten? So I started to stray away from that kind of thing, and I thought, you know what, this might actually be good for me. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about the keto diet, but essentially it's a high fat, low carb and low sugar diet. I really felt like this kind of kick-started me into my fitness journey. It certainly transformed my body in just a couple of months. I was already noticing that I was starting to lose body fat, but it also really helped to kickstart my kind of mindset towards sugar, especially. I don't think we realize how much sugar we're actually consuming. So the keto diet really helped me to cut all sugar. I cut sugar from my coffee and tea, where I would normally have 2 sugars in each. I stopped drinking fizzy drinks, stopped buying things like chocolate. I was snacking on chocolate and cakes probably every evening. It was just our routine, and we have a cup of tea and then like something chocolatey. so I switched to dark chocolate. So it was just these little changes that I started to make that really made an impact. Now, if you want me to go into more details about like healthy food swaps, let me know in the comments below. I can make a whole separate video about it. But just these little habits that I started to change made such a huge difference. So I was actually on the keto diet for 2 months, and then I slowly weaned myself off it. So basically now I'm on a low carb diet. I'm really aware of what carbs I choose to eat. I try to find gluten-free alternatives and maybe like brown rice and brown pasta instead of white, just because it just makes me feel better, honestly. I don't have any uncomfortable pains after. It's just something that's really worked for my body. And also I just want to say that everyone's bodies are different. It's so different. So something that works for someone else won't necessarily work for you, and the keto diet certainly isn't for everyone. So first of all, I think you need to really be aware of what your metabolism is like, what your food intolerances are, and what your fitness goals are as well, because I think these things really contribute to how you make these changes. So yeah, in terms of diet, that was a huge one for me. Eating a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, and just consciously making healthier choices. I just want to make it clear that this isn't easy to do. Like, I am a chocoholic, I am a sugar addict, I absolutely love Coca-Cola and McDonald's and all these things, but I just realized that I was eating McDonald's probably twice a week. But when you slowly wean yourself off these things and just start to make those slight lifestyle changes, it does get easier. Because I know at first it's like, there's no way I can quit doing that, but honestly it just takes time. This isn't going to be an overnight thing. It has to be like a long-term commitment, so just bear that in mind. If you really are committed, you're going to look back in a few months and be like, oh my god. And another thing is that when you start to physically see these changes in your body, it just gives you more motivation to keep going. So just push through it. It is super hard, especially when it comes to diet. Like, trust me, I know, but just keep pushing through it. And once you start to see those changes, it'll be super encouraging. Moving on to actual fitness and exercise. So I have been working out 4 to 5 days per week since February. Before that, I was working out, I think maybe twice a week, and what I would usually do is just go on the treadmill and run. And I just didn't feel like this was doing anything for me. Like, yeah, it was cardio, but body-wise, I just wasn't seeing any changes. So my friend actually suggested that while I was on the keto diet, I should start weight training. I had never lifted a weight in my life. Like, the weight rack was very intimidating to me, and I was just like, I don't even know where to start. So I actually went for a PT session at Gravity Club. I filmed it, so I'll link it up here in the iCards, but it was really eye-opening to me because I had never, like I said, I'd never lifted weights before, and this was a different kind of training. It's more resistance training, and resistance training is something that I'd always thought, oh, I'm not strong enough to do that or whatever, but at the end of the day, my goal was to lose body fat and gain muscle. Like, I genuinely wanted to be look and feel stronger. So the PT session was really eye-opening, and if you are looking for a gym in Singapore, I really recommend Gravity Club, because not only is it a beautiful gym with all these great facilities, but the membership also allows you to access any Fitness First gym island-wide. So anywhere in Singapore, there's probably going to be a Fitness First club really close to you, so you can also have access to that. I also took up a few classes at Gravity, so things like cycling class. I even did aerial yoga for a few weeks. And what I found was that trying new classes was really exciting, and it made me excited to go to the gym, try new things, get my body moving, see what I enjoyed. And I think that's a great tip, is to try out new exercises rather than just going on the treadmill and running. Actually explore what you can do, because like I said, it makes working out so much more enjoyable, even if you do it with a friend as well. I really recommend that. And Gravity was also great because I was able to do a BMI check, so find out my body fat percentage, my muscle mass, my weight, and I was able to track this throughout my fitness journey as well, which was amazing because it really allows you to see how well you're progressing, which gives you even more encouragement. So I love that as well. I also started to follow a few Instagram accounts as well because they were uploading videos for exercises like arm days, leg days, bum and ab days, and I started to follow these because again it mixed up my workout every day, and it was something new to look forward to rather than just having like a stagnant workout. So actually just in the first 2 months, I guess my body was just in shock, like what the hell is she doing? And I dropped 5% body fat, which was so encouraging because I couldn't believe how fast I had lost it. And I also gained 1.5 kgs of muscle, and this was just in the first 2 months. So it just goes to show nutrition and fitness, when you're doing it simultaneously, you are going to see such a huge difference, and it has to be a lifestyle change. So this is not just something that I'm going to be doing for a few months. Like, I am committed to this now and I'm enjoying it. Like, I feel so much more confident. I finally get to wear clothes and feel good in them. Actually, saying that, a lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore. I actually had to buy like half a new wardrobe because I've gone down a couple of sizes, but just feeling more confident in myself. And at the end of the day, if that's your goal and it's going to make you feel better about yourself and more confident, just go for it. Like, what better reason do you have? Keep moving every single day, mix up your workouts, keep it interesting. You want to go past that point where working out feels like a chore to a point where you're actually really enjoying it and it's making you feel good at the end and you feel like you've accomplished something. Alright guys, I think I've covered mainly everything. I hope that I didn't ramble too much, but if you have any other questions or any other like fitness related videos that you would like to see from me, whether it's diet or exercise, please just comment below and let me know. I'll be happy to do those. If you're looking to do the same kind of thing, I wish you all the best of luck. Just keep at it, keep motivated, you've got this. So if you want to see more from me, be sure to hit that red subscribe button below. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Vintage Vision. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!